What's up, fellow travelers? My name is Brandon and welcome to my channel where I present travel tips, tricks, and vlogs on a weekly basis. In the previous episode, I drove all the way to Quebec City to spend the next 36 hours visiting this amazing historical city. I spent most of my day visiting La Basse-Ville, Old Quebec, the Chateau Frontenac, and I took a ferry all the way to Lévis to get amazing views of the city. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out that video, I'll link it down below in the description. Today is part 2 of a 2-part series. I'll spend most of my day visiting the military and defense aspects of the city, notably La Citadelle, the walled part, and also visiting other gems like the Parliament. So today should be an absolute amazing day, and at the end I'll drive back home, so I'll have that dreaded 4.5-hour drive. But that being said, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Alright guys, one of the key elements to Quebec City that makes it so unique is its ramparts, the walled part of the city. So, just a quick little facts. It was built in the 17th century and it was preserved and maintained over the years, which makes it today why Quebec City is the only and oldest walled city north of Mexico City, as mentioned in the previous video. There has 2 main gates, and both gates you can walk on top of, and the wall itself you can walk all the way up to the citadelle, which forms the end point. Alright, after walking up one of the staircases of one of the main gates of the wall, you will find yourself walking along the wall. And along this journey, you will notice a very impressive building situated just outside the walled city of Quebec, and that is the Parliament of the Province of Quebec. This building was built between 1877 and 1886 and showcases a Second Empire Neo-French Renaissance architecture. It is absolutely breathtaking, and to be honest, it resembles one of the key buildings situated right beside the White House in Washington, D.C. This building showcases an ensemble of statues that represent some of the key political and historical figures that built this nation and forged the culture of Quebec. Inside, you will find the National Assembly, the legislative body of the province of Quebec, where most main political decisions are made, such as healthcare, natural resources, and the economy. After visiting this amazing building, which you can do a free 45-minute tour inside, we're going to head off now to the citadelle by walking along the wall. Alright guys, we're almost done the wall, and so far we've been greeted with amazing things such as the Parliament and views of Old Quebec. Now, we're faced with a massive fortress, a star-shaped fortress. It is called La Citadelle of Quebec. Strategically located, it was built between 1820 and 1850 by the British. It never really saw combat, and that is why it's so well preserved today. Today, it houses not only a museum, but also the 22nd Regiment of the Canadian Armed Forces. By the way, this regiment is the only full Francophone regiment of the Armed Forces. Beside the citadelle, where we're heading right now, is the Plaine d'Abraham, and I'll explain there why it's so important to the history of Quebec and Canada. just got off the walls of Citadelle and now I'm just relaxing, sitting down on the Plaine de Bram. It's a great place to just relax, go for a run, have a picnic, and come see some of the festivals. Now during the pandemic, obviously there's no festivals, but usually there's tons of stuff going on here during the summer and during the winter. Now I've been sitting here contemplating on how I'm going to try to explain to you the importance of this location. I think I'm just going to get real down to the basic. Essentially, in the mid-18th century, the French and the British were fighting over control of what is now called Canada. A decisive battle happened here on the Plaine de Bram in 1759, and I wish I could tell you it was like the Alamo and it was a fight to the death and it lasted forever and there were sieges and all that. No. The battle lasted literally 15 minutes, and at that point, the fate was decided for Quebec. 5 days later, it capitulated and became under control of the British Empire. Today, while Quebec still has French as its main language, Canada is an English-speaking country just as North America. This area is where it all happened. With that, guys, I'm going to be walking around the town a little bit more, spending some time on La Grande Allée, which is where the nightlife usually happens. There's tons of really good restaurants. And I'm slowly but surely going to get into the car and head home. I have about a 4.5 hour drive to get back. So far, Quebec City has been absolutely amazing. I only spent 36 hours here, roughly, maybe a bit 48. But it's a great little getaway for a couple of days if you have some time. There's no one here right now. There's no better time to come to Quebec City as a Quebecer, as a Canadian, than right now. There's no tourists right now. There's nobody, no lines anywhere. Yeah, not all the attractions are open, but still a great opportunity to come and also support local businesses that are struggling right now. Alright guys, after spending some great time in the Plaine de Bram, I took a last stroll on La Rue Saint-Louis, aka La Grande Allée, which is known for its nightlife and great restaurants. I had lunch at a restaurant called La Bûche, known for its Quebec cuisine, so aka terrible food that tastes delicious. I took one last stroll in Old Quebec, taking one little time lapse, and then hopped in my car and drove home. I love long drives because it gets me a chance to listen to podcasts. I listen to 2 podcasts, one, The Office Ladies, so if you're an Office fan, definitely check that out. And also, I listen to True Crime Canada because who doesn't want to learn about crime happening in their neighborhood, right? Not mistaken. Anyways, guys, I had an awesome time in Quebec City. There's no better time than right now to go visit Quebec City if you're from Quebec or from Canada. It's completely empty and there's tons of rebates and discounts. So go help out local tourist businesses because they need it more than ever. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series on Quebec City. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for more travel tips, tricks, and vlogs on a weekly basis. I'll see you guys next week on a new video, so don't forget, safe travels.